Good morning, afternoon or evening, and welcome back to Edenia. Today we're playing some more Sky Factory 3. Now last time, if you do remember, we had a bit of a tussle, a couple of problems with the frame rate. I've installed Optifine just like I did with the Hermit pack. And if you go to animations and turn terrain detail off, terrain animated detail, then it's all fixed. It's all fixed. It's 60 frames per second. It's smooth. And hopefully for your viewing pleasure, this will be a lot nicer to have. So there's that. We've got a bit of gravel, which I still need to sift. Let's take a look at our chickens, because we've got some eggs we need. Because we need to make a couple new backpacks. Look at that, 13 eggs. That's great. Thank you, ladies. Keep doing the good work. We could, of course, throw these eggs in. And if we throw these eggs in, then we'll have more chickens, probably. But we're going to need these for now. So let's take a look back at backpack. There we go. I've expanded upon this, by the way. I've finished the string mesh and the stiffened flint mesh and the iron stiffened mesh as well. So now all we have to do is craft 25... diamond stiffened mesh, and diamond stiffened mesh takes 4 diamonds, so that's 100 diamonds in total. We're not going to do that today, but at least we're going to try and make one of those basic backpacks. So let's grab some wool, because we need some wool. We also need some leather. So where is my leather collection? I think we're through with leather. So let's grab a couple of these. Let's grab a couple of these. If you remember, we can turn rotten flesh into leather by putting it in the drying basin. Integrated Dynamics, one of the mods that I have never used, but I'm very eager to learn more, because there's a sapling called a mineral sapling, and it's exclusive to Integrated Dynamics, and you get some sort of sap from it. So it's really interesting to start with that tech tree, but you know, I really need to read up on it. So there we go, a couple of leathers. Let's see, so let's make a basic backpack. We'll need a chest, for which we'll need some wood. There we go, 1 chest will do for now. There we go. And we can make as many backpacks as we'd like. And this is going to be our sieving assistant. So let's name it that, Sieve Assistant. There we go. The Sieve Assistant will go into the Personal Assistant. There we go. And there are a couple of other things we need to do with it, because we need to make sure that this Sieve Assistant has a restocking upgrade, for which we still need the sticky pistons. I kind of forgot about that. Restocking is kind of the most important thing we can do right now. We could, of course, start with the basic filter, which is just paper. Just a bit of paper and one of those upgrade templates. We've got one of those upgrade templates, so there we go, for paper. That means we can tell it what to pick up and what not. So that's really great. Let's do that. Sieve Assistant, you'll be upgraded to a basic filter, and now we can say, oh, I want you to pick up. Well, let's have it pick up nickel, lead, gold, copper, aluminum, silver, and what's the 7th one? I thought there was 7 materials. Let's see. Nihilo. There's actually more. Gold, iron, copper, aluminum, lead, silver. I don't think we have silver right now. Oh, we do. We do have silver. Silver, nickel, and... Is it only 6 of the basic materials? I believe it is. Gold, iron, copper, aluminum, lead, and silver. And nickel. You know, I'm really bad at counting, apparently. So we are missing... God, this is so embarrassing. We were actually missing iron, so let's grab some. We're bound to find some if we just do this. There we go. So we wanted to filter out we wanted to pick up all of these items. So we wanted to pick up gold ore pieces. We wanted to pick up iron ore pieces. After iron comes copper. Pick up the copper pieces as well. We want you to pick up the aluminum pieces. And the lead. I believe lead comes after aluminum. Yes. And after lead comes silver. And after silver comes nickel. So there we go. That's that's 7 ores, and then there's ardite and cobalt. But we don't have access to that yet because ardite and cobalt come from sifting compressed nether gravel or just normal crushed netherrack. Crushed netherrack is made by hammering netherrack. So there you go. A netherrack is made with nether essence or let's see. Oh, you can make more with the conjuration catalyst. That's good to know. It's also made by putting redstone in a lava-filled bucket. So there you go. Lava-filled bucket. Put some redstone in it. There you go. So what can we do now? We can throw these on the floor, right? We'll throw it all on the ground. And if we now run over it after a couple of seconds, there we go. They should be inside the Civ Assistant. There we go. Now we would really want to have the compression upgrade, the small compression upgrade, which is crafting tables, a normal piston, sand, and a sandstone. So we need 1 sand, 1 sandstone. So that is... oh, this is still snad, right. So that's 5 sand, of which we make 1 of these. We'll need a couple of crafting tables. We still have 1, so let's grab 20 planks. There we go. I believe these would work as well. There we go. So that is... oh, still made too many. Oh well, that's fine. Small compression upgrade. And the piston. The piston is not far out of our reach. We just need 1 redstone and 1 iron. There we go. And a couple of cobbles, and we'll be good to go. Presto, 1 small compression upgrade in our Civ Assistant. Oh, does it not have... we do have enough points. 1 configurable update used. It doesn't seem to want to craft it. That's a bit strange. Oh, minimum tier iron backpack. Oh, we need to upgrade it. Alright, that's fine. I didn't see the minimum tier, but that's no problem at all. We need 1 of those, so we need 1 more zombie flesh, I believe, to turn into leather. There we go. You go and cook. And we need 7 iron ingots. Do we want to have it on upgrade basis or storage basis? Because I just figured out we don't really need to have more upgrades because the large compression upgrade, we're not going to use it because we're going to use it like this. So yeah, I don't think we need more than 3 upgrades in it. So you know what? Let's grab a chest instead. 8 wood. There we go. And let's upgrade it with storage emphasis. So there we go. We're going to need something like this. The Civ Assistant, there we go. And now it should hold the small compression upgrade. There we go. And now we can tell it to... we can tell it to grab all of these items. There we go. And we can tell it to do gold in here. Compress gold, compress iron, compress copper, compress aluminum, compress lead. I want to do it all in order. Silver, there we go, and a bit of nickel. So now if we drop all of these on the floor, and to prove all of my points at once, we're going to put the Civ Assistant inside of here. We're going to walk over here. They're all gone. We're going to grab the Civ Assistant back, and these will now all be compressed where possible. So we can just grab these and put them in the smeltery right away. Now we want to make our smeltery life a bit easier as well. So what we're going to do is we're going to grab a transfer node and a transfer pipe. There we go. And we're going to grab a chest. Any normal chest will do because we'll never have enough ores on us to fill a crate. So let's do it like this. And like this. And like this. We can still access the smeltery manually. But if we put the ores, the chunks we have in here. There we go. And it will fill up automatically. These will alloy, some of them at least. So that might not be ideal, but we'll see what comes out. I think this will be fine, and if not, we'll have some alloys. Silver, aluminum. Copper will melt with aluminum, I guess, to make brass. Aluminum brass, so that's not the best. Oh, but the aluminum is already gone. So that's fine. Yeah, I think this is going great. This is perfect. This is really good. All right, we've still got some gravel on us. We really need the restocking upgrade, for which we need a lot of dirt, for which we sift for rice seeds. Oh, we do have a bit of electrum. And this is now, yeah, this is one of the downsides, because we have some sulfur here now, which is not going to get picked up at all. So we have to wreck this. So yeah, we do need to be careful with alloying, because this will simply not work. Like now, this will output copper, and the copper, the electrum will have 7 nuggets left. Someone did suggest to make a nugget cast, just for this particular problem. The problem is with making a nugget cast, if we cast 1 nugget and then 1/8 of an ingot over here, well, no, not 1/8, 8 nuggets worth of an ingot over here, then it will be a stalemate. So nothing will happen really. So that's something we didn't really want that. Let's turn this off for a second. Right, can we put the cast in? No, we can't put the cast back in. Alright, this is turning out to be a bit of a mess, but we'll fix it. We'll fix it. What kind of alloys do we have? We do have the electrum. Let's get rid of that first. So we'll get 1 full block of electrum. And this will be... yeah, so that's all we have. There we go. The rest is probably going to be full. No, don't do it. Alright. These casts, there's something, right? We can use them at least to make reinforcement casts. We should make reinforcement casts, by the way, for these. We still have modifiers left on them. And if you put enough of these reinforcement casts on it, they will be completely indestructible. Still a bit of molten gold, which is now probably stuck over here. Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. Let's put this in. There we go. So we've got lead. Oh, this nickel also has 11 millibuckets. I don't know if that's going to be... yeah, that's going to be a problem, right? And Constantan. I really don't know what Constantan is used for. But, yeah, we do really need to watch out with the... with all of the... what's it called? We need to watch out with the alloying, because that's going to be a bit of a problem. Alright, let me clean up for a bit. Let me get rid of this gravel. Let me create some dirt, and we'll be right back. So I finally got some rice seeds. It took me a lot of sifting, actually, because the chance is not that high. I just got other crap all the time. Anyway, we could turn these into cobblestones. I really don't know why. Might as well chuck them off the edge. But yeah, we've got a little setup over here. If you stand over here somewhere roughly and you just twerk all the time, these trees will grow. And then we can use the compressed crook to get all of the items from it. We can use the hammer to get some sawdust from it. There we go, or some wood chippings or whatever it's called. Then we replant the oak saplings. put the rest into here. You can put the silkworms, the wood chippings, all of it into here. And these will go into a barrel, and the barrel will suck them out and make dirt out of them. So that's really nice to have. It's very slow, but you know, you can upgrade this with as many barrels as you would like, and it will just keep putting in items from the inventory. So it's going to grab some saplings. Just make sure to always replant your trees. It's a very easy setup, a very simple one, and I think it will really help with automating dirt early on in the beginning. So we've got a bit of dirt. We've got, if I'm not mistaken, we've got a worm somewhere in our chests. I should find him. Where is he? There he is. One worm. He's not going to be animated due to the fact that I've turned it off to make sure that we've got 60 frames per second. But if we put it on here, put the rice on here as soon as it's tilled, there we go. This should now... What? It says cheese. What? Cheese seeds? That can't be right. I thought they were rice seeds. Am I losing my mind? I'm going to need some bone meal because I am actually losing my mind. Where is bone meal? I must have got some from Dust earlier on. Yeah, there we go. 3 bone meal would do. If this is a cheese plant instead of a rice plant, I'll eat my hat with some ketchup. No, it's rice. It just says cheese. It's strange. Very strange, but it is rice, so we can now make rice balls, which is great. Let's make one more rice seed. There we go. We'll fill this in with a couple of small small farms like flax and whatnot. Canola is one of them. We could do some canola power in the beginning, but I don't know if that's very very nice to have canola power. I do know that Etho has done a bit of canola power, but I don't know if it's very viable, because we've got basically infinite lava, and infinite lava we can easily set up, we can easily expand. You know, I think lava would be a really great source of power early on. Anyway, I'm going to chop some trees, I'm going to make some dirt, I'm going to expand the farms, and hopefully get some more of these worms as well. What we can do actually to get more worms, you can force yourself to get some worms by doing so. We've got a lot of chickens over here. Bone meal chickens. We've got a sand chicken, some bone white chickens. Oh, that's really nice to have. So we're getting bone meal now. That's great. Chicken manure, if I'm not mistaken, we can use this as bone meal as well. So let's do something like that. Grab the chicken manure. Does this work? Yes, it does. Look at that. That's great. There we go. Some nice seeds, a bit of rice. There we go. Well, that's really nice to have, actually. Let's put the seeds back in here. We can use these seeds for biomash later on. I don't know what biomash is used for. Biomash is not used for anything, apparently. Probably goes into a biogenerator of some description. I really don't know. Let's put the rice seeds in here. So let's make some slime balls, finally. So let's go to add backpack. There we go. Because we're going to finally make what we needed. We can also turn this into paper, which is really nice. So this is all crafting. These are all shapeless recipes. Where's the slime ball? Oh, we need to make some rice dough first. That's true. Make some rice dough like this. And I do believe it's used with a bucket of water. So let's grab a bucket. Yep, there we go. And oh, we can reuse the bucket. That's great. So let's make some slime balls. Easy peasy. There we go. And the last one. Great. So now we've got some slime balls. We can make some sticky pistons instead. And there we go. 2 of those. And finally we can make the restocking upgrade to put in our sifting backpack, sieve assistant. There we go. And now we can tell it to restock ourselves with gravel, sand and dust. Let's see if we have any of those blocks. We have some sand. We don't have any gravel available and no dust as well. So let's sift. There we go. It will now automatically fill our hands with gravel, sand and dust if it's in this backpack. So what we can do is we can do something like this. We do need to have some on hand though. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a batch to demonstrate how this works. First let me get rid of these items. There we go. Is there still any junk in here? No junk in here at all. Great. So this is still producing dirt, slowly but surely. And you know, I'm feeling really good about this. This is going very well. So yeah, let me put this one back in here. We're going to grab the compressed hammer. We can get rid of the crook for now. That's fine. We're going to grab some cobblestone and we're going to make some compressed cobblestone. I'm going to make some compressed dust, I think, because we are in need of some redstone. Redstone is one of the things we don't really have a lot of, but we're going to need a lot of. So yeah, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go grab some dust. This is going to take a while, and then I'll be right back. So at the moment I've got a lot of dust in my backpack. Now what I'm going to do is keep one stack on my inventory. Take a bite of an apple. There we go. Take one stack in your inventory and go to the sifting platform of your choice. And as you can see, my hotbar keeps getting filled with everything I need. Now there is a bug with redstone at the moment in this mod pack. As you can see, I've only got one redstone for all of this, and that's because probably most of it went straight off the edge. It's a bit of a problem in this mod pack with redstone flying off. Let me see if I can reproduce it. No, there we go. Yeah, it flew all the way over there, so we might do well to make a building out of this instead. Put up some walls. We've already got lighting in here, so yeah, this will encroach on our... We might want to do a fence instead then, because we're going to be losing redstone if this continues. Look, where's our redstone? I don't believe we didn't get any redstone from 25 dust. And it's gone. It's just flying off the edge somewhere, and I don't know if there's any way to fix it except for making a building, which is really not the best, but you know, you gotta do what you gotta do. We could also make a ring of magnetization, but I don't think we're ready to do some Britannia stuff just yet. Would really help though to get one of those rings. There we go, some redstone. One redstone. If we stand a bit over here, it might just hit the dirt behind us and stop immediately. Because I see redstone flying every time I do this. Now I do believe that it's lying right behind us. There we go. There's our redstone. So it does work to have something behind you. You know what? We're going to make fences for this area for now. And we're gonna, yeah, just gonna fence off this entire area, make a gate over here. I think that would be fine. Alright, so let me grab some materials. So there is a fence now, so whenever I stand in one of the corners and do a bit of sifting, all items should stop before they fly off. If not, we'll need to make a magnet ring. You can also use auto sifters, of course, but we're not ready yet for power production. That will take 1 or 2 more episodes, because next time I want to get started on Britannia to make the ring of magnetization. It's really good to have, especially on Skyblock, where you don't want items falling off the edge. So what we're going to do is I'm going to go ahead and do a bit of Britannia. We've already done a bit of Britannia on the Hermitcraft, so I'll keep it nice and basic. I'll show you what you can do to get started, but most of it is in the book, really. The Lexicana Britannia, or whatever it's called. There it is. the Lexica Britannia. This is a really... oh, 3 schools of knowledge. Look at that. You can have more schools of knowledge. Didn't really know that. Anyway, it's easy to make with a book and a sapling. Any old sapling will do. So what we're going to do is I'm going to set up a bit of a grass platform over here. We don't really need that much space. And as soon as it's done, I'll be back with you. So thank you very much for watching. If you did like this episode, you're free to leave a like. Really helps the channel. And if you didn't like the episode, you're free to leave a dislike. It's there for a reason, and at least you're being honest on the internet. So thank you very much for watching, and see you guys next time. Have a great day.